Hi, you are now watching the OTOP series on every Monday morning. And pay attention, there is no other media group like Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp or WeChat that we share this market opinion. This valuable market opinion is only shared on every Monday morning in OTOP, only right here in YouTube. And this market opinion is going to help you do a wonderful stock pick after you do your homework. Stay tuned and I shall be right back. Well, this is the 6th of March, year 2023. OTOP 133 episode is right here waiting for you. And welcome back on a Monday morning, 9 a.m. Singapore time, Hong Kong time, or Malaysia time. Alright, as usual this week, stay tuned with us for just 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all the time we need, and continue to like us before we start. And please share out with the people around you so they can have a view and come to us. Alright, to look at this weekly market opinion on a Monday morning, 9 a.m. Right, before we start off, as usual, a quick run through on last week and what happened on Friday before we talk about this week we're going to share. Well, on Friday, the market in US all recovered on the triple indexes purely because the traders and the market investors felt that the inflation has simmered down and under control. Well, this is a very erratic and volatile market sentiment. On one end, for a while they said inflation still causes worries. On the other hand, they say inflation is under control. But by the way, on Friday, inflation is believed to be under control and all the triple indexes recovered on their prices. Dow Jones gained 387 points, closing price 33,390. S&P 500 gained 64 points and closing price 4,045 points, while the Nasdaq recovered with 226 points and the closing price 11,689. Well, the gold prices also recovered, mainly because the US dollar traded a little bit softened, and this week might be going for correction. We'll take a look at that later. Alright, so gold prices gained $22, which is quite large range. On Friday, closing price at $1,862 US per ounce. Alright, and last but not least, the WTI crude prices was up $1.69, closing price $79.85 and approaching $80 US again. And another news that we need to share with you on last Friday is because the US Treasury 10-year bond yield fell actually, alright, and went below 4% yield on the 10-year bonds, and that actually gave a lot of traders confidence that, well, the inflation is under control, so interest rates will be going soft and flat, and that's why commodities and stock indexes are all recovering. So looking at this point, commodities will be something on a prime highlight this week. Alright, the key market that we'll be looking at. And let's get into this week, OTOP 133, and that's for the week 6 March year 2023. Well, last week we were talking about YCS, okay, and that is the ultra short yen. Alright, for those people who went long into this market instrument, well, the market is almost there for 1 week. You don't make a lot of money, but you are not losing money as well. Alright, so out of this day chart on 5 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's almost the same price. Friday, closing price at $58.20, and we strongly suggest that well, you can close the position if you want to. Alright, it's not really a good hold, or there's nothing to cut loss, so you can exit, move into a new opportunity, which we're going to share on today, Monday morning, 9 a.m. and that's OTOP 133. And well, the market opinion for Monday. Well, taking a look at the US dollar, as we mentioned earlier. Okay, let's take a look at the US dollar index, USDX. Well, dollar index last week has been trading flat. Alright, trading flat, and of course the top side is about 105 index, acting as a very strong resistance. Alright, so this week we are expecting the US dollars to be a bit softening, probably going back down to 103. Alright, going down 103 and followed by sideways. So as dollar soften and mainly also due to last Friday that we mentioned earlier that the Treasury 10-year bond yield fell below 4%. So dollar could be weakening this week, not very weak, but on a softening side, and that will be good enough to push up commodity prices and the stock index prices. Well, that makes sense, right? Well, so what will be a good instrument this week? All right, we are moving to these mining stocks again, because as usual, every time when the dollar weakens, well, the mining stocks in gold, silver, or copper could always be a good, instrument to look at. All right, so this week, well, we are coming back to these mining stocks. You can take a look at the stocks listing in Shanghai called the Ankang Steel. We covered this before in the past, and the code is 000898, or we call it 898. But then again, most of the people are more familiar with Hong Kong stocks, and that's why for the same stock that is dual listed in Hong Kong, we are taking a look at Ankang Steel in Hong Kong with the stock code, all right, with the stock code of 0347. All right, 03447, which is the Ankang Steel, is a state-owned enterprise. All right, if we look at this day chart, all right, it is a pretty strong signal that the market day prices are floating above the EMA 200 averaging line. All right, and once it breaks 270 Hong Kong dollars on the resistance line, we are expecting the bulls to come in and go higher. Well, taking a look at the 4-hour chart, it's the same thing here. We still see some room on the top side with the momentum potentially could be going higher, and we are looking at a potential $3 this week. All right, if you are targeting at Ankang Steels on the 4-hour chart, then of course that's because the US dollar is weakening. All right, taking a different view on the time scale or weekly chart. All right, weekly chart. Well, we are seeing here that the market has gone up for over the last 3 weeks, and most likely on the 4th week or even 5th week, we still have potentials of moving up. But we are first looking at this week. $3 will be our target, and eventually it could even go up to $3.30 or $3.50 in Hong Kong dollars. And why? The reason is, again, over the next 2 weeks, potentially we are looking at a dollar going sideways, a little bit on the softening side. All right, mining shares could be good, but pay attention that in this month, March, there is a FOMC meeting on the 21st and 22nd March, right? And most likely we're expecting another rate hike. It could be anywhere from 0.25% to 0.5%, all right? 0.5% point. And that's only after the 21st and 22nd March, which would potentially bring dollar stronger and the mining shares and gold prices coming down again. And that's after 22nd March. But prior to that, from now, this week on the 6th and the 21st March for the next 2 weeks, well, as I reiterate, dollar could be sideways or softening, and that's where we take an advantage in the mining stocks, including Ankang Steel, right? 0347 Ankang Steel in Hong Kong. All right, for those who has got interest to trade in Shanghai stocks on this same company, you could look at the 0898 as I mentioned earlier. Well, so this week, OTOP 133, 133, all right, for the week 6 March year 2023 has just covered our market opinions, and stay tuned on every Monday morning. Come back to us and don't walk away. See you again next week.